Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. Last episode, we did stuff. We got my shield, we got the armor set down and taken care of like we needed to. And I need to reset my stopwatch. There we go. This episode, we are going to be killing the last giant, and we are also going to be killing the, I don't remember what his name is. The Pursuer, as well. Which, the Pursuer is actually a lot of fun to fight. It's a good test of skill. But the Pursuer we can actually fight before we fight the last giant. Now, normally we have to come down here. I'm not going to, though, right away. Because, like I said, I'm going to fight the Pursuer. I am indeed using my steel shield. Sit behind your guard. Yeah, do you have? No, you don't.
Lively.
Hey, you don't have any healing items. So shut up. Okay, so. Luckily, or unluckily, I guess, for us, the Pursuer now I believe my greatsword will actually detonate those, so we have to be a little bit careful. Alright, let's see if we can tank this. Yes, we can. Oh man, but they hit hard. Ow! I thought I could pull it off. I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. Okay. So, anywho, the Pursuer is up there. The Pursuer, as I can't stress enough, is actually very difficult. You also only have one chance to fight him. If you fuck it up, he will leave, and then you actually have to fight him in the boss battle. I should be able to do it. Now, that attack right there, what he does is he will actually steal your soul, steal your humanity from you, and he will gain an increase to attack, among other things. He will gain new attacks, he will hit harder, he will start using hexes. It's not good. So I'll be covering like how to handle his boss fight later on. Basically, how you want to deal with him is when he does his charge attack, that is what you want to wait for. Now, my poise is actually high enough that I can tank his attacks. His attacks bounce off my shield, and they drain hardly an instant. Well, they still drain a good amount. Now that right there, that shield bash. Oh, that was a dick move. That shield bash will automatically break through your guard if you are blocking. There is no way you can avoid that. It just happens. So if he shield bashes you, I recommend you drop your guard and let yourself get hit, or get out of the way. Because if he opens you up and then sucks out your soul, that's kind of bad. Your best bet, though, if you do not have a heavy tank, watch his attack patterns, wait for an opening, and strike. Now, your best opening to attack, though, is right after he does a charge. There we go. We got the Solo Pursuer and the Ring of Thorns. Now, when you kill him, these guys will all come alive. So, watch out. But we also get some good stuff, including another Estus Flask shard. Okay. It's kind of toss and go if you can do that. If you have the mace and a decent shield, you can usually do it. It is challenging, but it's fun. So I think it's worthwhile. So I'm going to equip the Ring of Blades, and then I'm going to swap out my Blue Seal for the Ring of Giants to increase my poise. Really? That pushed me over limit? 71. 70.5. Yeah, it did. Wow. There we go. I mean, it kind of sucks not being able to wear guard armor. Well, anyways, I guess I'll go back to Marjula and boost my my stuff, but I'm going to be going down there to get another Estus Flask shard. I'm not showing it on screen because it's kind of it's not a pain, but it's a little bit annoying to do, and bluntly, you're just getting an Estus Flask. So, I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, I just wanted to show this really quick. What you get in that area is a key to a house, and it's the key to the mansion in Marjula, where you get a Pharos Lockstone, which is very important. But you also get access to something that is very cool and potentially dangerous. What I mean is you get access to the map, where if you kill a certain number of bosses, the map will actually light up. This is a perfect map of Drangelic, which is where you are. Or, I don't know what the name is, but if you come into the basement, there is a Skulaton. Spooky, scary Skulatons. He will I think he will always drop an effigy, but if we come down here, we get an Estus Flask. That's what I was talking about. Now, here's the interesting things. When the game was patched, they released 3 different weapons down here. Normally, it drops something that allows you to change the stats of your character. However, okay. With the new patch that's coming out, I think they're patching it on Tuesday, there might be something new in this chest. So if you play Dark Souls, check this chest, because it could be fixed. Like, they could actually include weapons in preparation for Dark Souls 3. Anywho, though, so the Soul Vessel is really good. You can sell it for, I guess, an okay amount of souls. Anyways, so I'll see you guys in just a minute, back at where we were. Okay, and we are back. So we are going to go kill, now that we took care of the Pursuer, we are going to go kill the other guy. I don't remember what the boss is. Oh, the last giant. And we will be progressing into Sinner's Rise. I upgraded my, I did a couple of things while I was in Marjula as well. I upgraded my sword, or the Great Sword, with a large shard. And then I also gave myself a bit more vitality, I think, so that I could wear arm guards again. I still need to put a lot more into vitality. I need like 40 into that. Now, going into here, this is purely an extra area, but it does have an item that is actually really helpful. Now, if you are not confident in fighting these guys, what I would recommend doing is climbing up the ladder, because it's just going to save you a lot of grief, and then use a ranged attack, like if you're a mage, and take them out from there. Now, we got Great Soul Arrow, so if you're a mage, you definitely want to come into this little side room. We're also going to encounter our first trap chest on camera, which is right here. Now, one of 2 things will happen. Chests only have 2 types of trap. Well, 3, if we count a mimic, but that's not really a chest. There is poison, or it is an arrow trap. If it's an arrow trap, you can just block it or roll out of the way. If it is poison, though, you just have to run away. So we get a Titanite shard. Boot, remember those Pharos Lockstones that we bought from the Hag? Or the one? You want to use it on that face, and that will allow a secret area to unveil. And attacking that wall before you use the Lockstone does not unveil the opening. I've tried. But in this chest, we have a Titanite slab. The slabs are required to upgrade a weapon to level 10, so those are important. And we also get a Chlorantony ring. I'm sure I said that wrong. The Chlorantony ring... Ooh, that would actually be really good. I think I'm going to unequip the ring... No, because I like the Ring of Thorns. Okay, I'm actually going to unequip the Silver Serpent ring, and I'm going to equip the Chlorantony ring. Chlorantony will actually greatly increases the speed at which your stamina regens. Take a look at how fast mine will go back up now. Super helpful if you were using a heavy weapon or you're wearing a lot of armor like I am. So I can deal with less souls because I'm basically where I'm at right now is I'm good with where I'm at. So, moving right along, next we have to come over to here. Now, before you move on, you need to talk
Hello
to
there.
Pate.
Oh, my name is... My journey. Be careful.
So he tells us that be careful, there's a guy that went in there, he still has the guy's ring, and so he doesn't want anything bad to happen to us. He also warns us there are bandits that prey on people like us. So we come in and... Okay, you go far enough in and the gate slides shut. And then we have to fight a large... I don't know about large. We have to fight a decently sized group of enemies. Which, thanks to our greatsword, was no problem. Now, I'm showing this off on camera because technically, while there's not really a requirement here, there is a secret that I wanted to show. But also you get the large soapstone ring. Soapstone, so you can actually be summoned to help people. But we come over here and hit A, and lo and behold, another secret door. If you wanted to make a mage and you didn't start as the mage class, you can get the sorcerer's staff and the amber herb here. So that's good for... typically I do that when I'm doing a hexer build, because then I'll start as a cleric and then I'll just do that to get the sorcerer's staff. Okay. So next we want to go down here and talk to Pate again.
Well, be careful. Oh.
White soapstone. There we go. Okay. So now that we have the white soapstone, Pate will actually help us fight the giant, or the last giant. So, moving right along. Oh, this is gonna suck. Normally I would say do not do that, but I knew I could survive it, so I did. If you have fire arrows or something else, that works too. Now, technically this is an extra area, so I'm not going to show it on the screen. Actually, I'm not going to show it at all, because there's nothing really worthwhile over here that I want, so... Nice. Okay, so then we come over here. So we gotta kill these buggers. Ow! Poked. Now, if you go up there, you will actually trigger an attack by, I think, 3 or 4 guys, and there's a pike at the end, and I think something else, but I don't use the item here. Ow. He's smushing me. There we go. Now there is something up here we want. It's up there, but we can only get up there after we fight the Pursuer. And we can't fight the Pursuer until we kill the last giant. So, the last giant is next on our list. And the last giant, I believe, is one of the 4... No, I don't think he... Well, I don't know. The souls get a little confusing after a while. But we have the large leather shield. If you do not have the tower... If you're not using the tower shield, if you want to use something light, the leather shield is very, very good. It has good resistances to basically everything. And it's very helpful. It's a very helpful sword. It's very useful. Or it's a very useful shield. Especially if you're a mage. Typically when I'm running a mage build or a magic build, that's what I use. We want to come down here. Now there's going to be a guy right here. I'm going to do that. And so we can summon Mild-Mannered Pate and Sellsword Luet. Which Sellsword Luet looks amazing. Oh, he looks awesome. Both of them are NPCs. So every boss will have a short cutscene. The Pursuer did not, because we fought him as an optional battle before we were supposed to. Okay, you get the point. The last giant is very angry. The last giant is also technically the first boss we're supposed to fight. But we kind of see it. So basically just attack his feet. All giants, and you do have to fight other giants, are very weak to fire. So if you have a fire spell or fire magic, that's great. When you do half of his health, you will actually rip off his arm and use it to bludgeon you to death. But he is almost dead. Come here, giant. There we go. So, and the last giant has fallen. Last giant is not an ancient soul. That door that the guy was in front of, we can open later. We cannot do it now. Now, normally I would recommend you go save before you try to continue this. I do not need to because I have already killed the pursuer, so we do not have to fight him again. We want to go back out this way. And the soldier key that we used, the soldier key will also unlock that one side door. Now here we're going to fight enemies that are technically from the next area of the game. Which we will be fighting them, a lot of them later on. Alright, you. I've actually gone through most of the game using a bow and arrow because a lot of enemies are weak to poison, and some bosses are really susceptible to it as well. Now, normally the fog gate for the pursuer is right here, and what the best way to deal with him is, he actually has less health if you fight him in his actual area, than if you fight him where I did. Like, you actually, he is more resistant down there. It's a harder fight. Typically, though, you want to have somebody help you, and what will happen is you have one person distract him over here, someone else runs over to the ballista, and fires it, and it will shoot 3 shots. Now, you need to be careful because it will one-shot your allies, which can happen frequently. Be careful. Now this is something interesting that they added. You see how he's attacking that giant? Well, it's a tree. Basically what that is it's a tip to the fact that these hollow soldiers are actually soldiers of Drangelic itself. And they are attacking the trees because they are still holding to their last duty where they are attacking, they are still fighting the giants. Now we want to pick up this set. The Drangelic set is amazing. And it's actually kind of sad. Because of where you get it from, it's actually from the body of someone that we will meet later on in the Memories of Giants. Also, the Drangelic set is really, really good. It's kind of heavy, though, but it's really good. Anywho, though, let's check the stopwatch. 19 minutes. Because this next area can be a bit elaborate to deal with, so I'm going to... Or I'm going to do it in the next video. And then we'll see if I can actually equip the Drangelic, which I don't think I'll be able to, but we'll see. Okay, so to progress to the next area, we have to do this. And we get picked up by the bird that carries the pursuer. And we are carried off to the next area of the game. Which we are greeted with 2 chests. In the original Dark Souls 2, these chests were not here. We get 2 human FGs. Now you can burn items. I want to cover that. You can burn a multitude of different items to do different things. The Sublime Dust, the Dull Ember, is actually very nice that they put it here. Originally, it was in an advanced area, and you died a lot trying to get to it. Or if you couldn't jump, you couldn't get it. So we want to light the bonfire, and we want to rest. Oh, he's got the ninja mask. That's what that is. So if you burn something, I believe if you burn the human effigy, what will happen is you will be prevented from being attacked, I think. Let's find out. Yes, so it blocks invaders from beyond. Now this will not stop NPC invasions, but it does help. So, with that taken care of, I'm going to make a trip back to Marjula to raise my endurance, or vitality a bit, so that I can wear armor again. And I will see you guys in the next video.